Good afternoon. Will everyone please stand, face the flag behind the podium, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to ask McKenna Beelan to come to the stage to open our ceremony in prayer.
May you remove your hats and please bow your heads to join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, today we come together with our hearts full to celebrate the Triton Trojan class of 2026. Lord, thank you for guiding us through all the years of learning, growth, challenges, and achievements. You have given us strength when we felt weak, courage when we felt unsure, and guidance through every experience. As we step into this next chapter of our lives, we ask for your continued guidance. Help us to make choices that reflect kindness, compassion, and to continue life with personal responsibility, respect, integrity, determination, and enthusiasm. When we face uncertainty, remind us that we are never alone. Bless our dreams and ambitions. May we use our talents to make a positive difference in the world. And may we surround ourselves with supportive people, meaningful opportunities, and moments that bring joy and fulfillment. Lord, help us to remember where we came from and to cherish the memories that we've made. Never forget the lessons that we've learned and to walk confidently into the future that you have prepared for us. We celebrate this accomplishment today and we trust in all that lies ahead. And Lord, thank you for the amazing teachers and staff and mentors who have walked alongside us on this journey. Thank you for their patience, dedication, and encouragement. Through their guidance, they have helped shape not only our minds, but our characters. Bless them for the impact they have made in the lives that they continue to inspire. Bless them and bless the Triton Trojan class of 2026. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Thank you, McKenna. Good afternoon. I would like to welcome the school board members of Triton School Corporation, Mrs. Barnhart, Mr. Boyer, Mr. Davis, Mr. Redinger, and Mr. Stichter, Superintendent Mr. Riffle, faculty and staff, family and friends, and of course, our graduates. It is my pleasure to have each of you here today sharing in the graduation ceremonies for the class of 2026. At this time, I would like to recognize some of our graduates for their accomplishments. 32 graduates will be receiving a Core 40 diploma. Please stand to be recognized. Congratulations. This is their last test. Next, I would like to recognize the 11 graduates who are receiving a Core 40 with Academic Honors Diploma. Would you please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. 10 graduates are receiving a Core 40 with Technical Honors Diploma. Please stand to be recognized. Congratulations. 15 graduates are receiving a Core 40 with Academic Honors and Technical Honors Diploma. Will these students please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. I would now like to recognize the 23 graduates who are in good standing as a member of the National Honor Society. Please stand to be recognized. Congratulations. Triton was also blessed this year to host 4 foreign exchange students: Anna Ardilla from Spain, Kanyarat Benchanyuat from Thailand, Beatriz Blanco Farraco from Spain, and Nicolas Fritz from Germany. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Working alongside these graduates for the past 12 plus years have been the dedicated staff at Triton School Corporation. Those impacting the lives of the senior class are not limited to administrators and teachers, but instructional aides, office staff, coaches, cafeteria personnel, custodian and maintenance staff, bus drivers, and substitute teachers. Each of these individuals play an important role in the education of our children. If you are a staff member of Triton School Corporation, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Before moving forward, I would like to share a few more accomplishments that the class of 2026 have been a part of. Some of these are individual accomplishments, while others were achieved by teams or groups involving our seniors. 56 students from the senior class completed either a career and technical education program or participated in an internship experience. A total of 940 dual credits have been earned by this senior class throughout their high school career. Dolan Berkeypile was recognized by the National Merit Scholarship Program for his academic accomplishments. The volleyball team were sectional and regional champs, and Avery Viers was named the Hoosier North Player of the Year. The boys basketball team won the HNAC championship for the 3rd year in a row and went on to be state runner-up in the IHSAA tournament. Landon Patrick was named Hoosier North Player of the Year. The girls wrestling team were the HNAC conference champs for the 2nd year in a row. Girls cross country, girls track, boys track, and baseball, all HNAC conference champs. Darrin King, Dolan Berkeypile, Alexis Brunner, Hunter Morgan, and Emma Tobolski all led our band and choir programs to many successes throughout the year. Darrin and Dolan earned gold ratings at the ISSMA District and State Instrumental Solo and Ensemble Contest. Alexis and Hunter earned gold ratings at the ISSMA District and State Vocal Solo and Ensemble Contest. I am sure there are other achievements worthy of mentioning, but these are all accomplishments that this class should be proud of. Well done, seniors. The class of 2026 is a class with great potential, and I have no doubt of their ability to be successful. Dolan, Hunter, and Andrea, thank you for keeping us entertained these past few years with the Triton Performing Arts. Everything from band and choir to variety shows and musicals. The Addams Family and Little Mermaid will stand out for years to come. Liam Watkins, it has been great having our own resident weatherman on staff. Be careful chasing the storms, and I can't wait to see you giving the forecast on the news someday. To the seniors that found their way into the building for the senior prank. I was impressed with the giant slip and slide in the hallway. I may have some video evidence of Gavin Riffle and Vinnie Prater sliding the entire length of the hallway. It was quite impressive. There were also moments when this class tested our patience. Kyle Cummins, where are you at? Thanks for showing up today and on time to top it off. Thank you. Connor Miller, where are you at? Okay. You and I had many conversations over the years. Many times you wanted to do things your way and only your way. You really dug your heels in, man. You may just be a little bit stubborn. Connor, I hope you know the potential that you have to do great things if you choose to do so. I am proud of you both. There are so many individual stories today to be told, and that is what makes this graduating class special. Since this is your last day, a last official day as a student of Triton High School, I will leave you with these final thoughts. Despite what your journey looked like to get here today, because it has looked different for many of you, be proud of this accomplishment. However, here is my challenge for you. Don't stop now, and don't let high school be your peak. God has given each of you gifts and talents to share. It is my hope that you discover these. If you do not already know what they are, then use them to make a difference. Graduates, don't make excuses. Learn from your mistakes. Let's face it, we live in a society where many people are entitled. Don't expect to just be handed things in life. Instead, take pride in working hard. Become lifelong learners. If you take this approach, I have no doubt that all of you will be successful and make an impact on this world. Class of 2026, I look forward to seeing the great things you accomplish. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to hand out several awards. The first award is the Most Improved Student Award. When thinking about what this award should represent, it makes me think about how not everyone gets off to the same start. It is not always important how you get somewhere, but that you eventually arrive. The recipient of this award may not be the top of their class, but they didn't give up and learned to give their very best. The recipient of this award is someone that has shown much growth academically and in maturity over the past few years. Today, I am happy to present the Most Improved Student Award to two different students, McKenna Beelan and Summer Dooley. The next award is the Trojan Pride Award. The recipient of this award will be a student that we feel best represents what it means to be a Triton Trojan. This person will live out the Trojan way and demonstrate personal responsibility, respect, integrity, determination, and enthusiasm. This year's recipient has amazing school spirit, is a multiple sport athlete, and has stepped out of his comfort zone being cast as Lurch in the Addams Family. The Trojan Pride Award winner is Vinnie Prater. At this time, I would like to call Sierra Holly to the stage to help present the Triton Service Award.
Today we celebrate a group of students who are preparing to begin a new chapter in their lives. But before we close this chapter, we also want to recognize someone who's helped shape our high school experience and has left an impact in one way or another on almost every student sitting here today. Every school has teachers who do more than just teach lessons from a book. They teach life lessons, create memories, and make a difference that students will carry with them long after graduation. The staff member we are honoring today is someone who has made our school a better place simply by being a part of it. This teacher brings energy, positivity, and humor into the classroom every single day. No matter what kind of day a student may be having, they can walk into this classroom and immediately feel welcomed, supported, and encouraged. Their ability to connect with students goes far beyond academics, and they constantly push students to become the best version of themselves. One student described this teacher as caring, funny, and personable, saying they create a classroom environment where everyone feels supported and encouraged. Another student shared that this teacher is always positive and happy, which makes learning enjoyable, and that they bring humor and happiness that can make anyone smile. Those words perfectly describe the impact this person has had on so many students throughout the years. Not only is this teacher passionate about students, but they are also deeply dedicated to the subjects they teach. Every lesson is taught with enthusiasm, knowledge, and real-world connections that inspire curiosity and critical thinking. Their clear drive for science and medicine motivates students to work harder, pursue their career passions, and truly understand what they are learning. What truly makes this person special is the lasting impact they leave on people. Years from now, students may forget assignments or tests, but they will never forget the encouragement, laughter, and confidence this teacher brought into their lives. Their positivity, dedication, and kindness have touched countless students and made a difference in so many lives. Teachers like this remind us that education is about more than grades and lessons. It is about inspiring others, building relationships, and helping young people discover their potential. This year's Triton Service Award winner is someone who represents all of these qualities and so much more. It is my honor and privilege to announce that this year's Triton Service Award goes to Mr. Bass.
At this time, I would like to ask Hannah Holland, our salutatorian for the class of 2026, to the podium.
Good afternoon, family, friends, teachers, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2026. I want to start by saying standing here today as salutatorian is an incredible honor, but this accomplishment is not something I could have achieved on my own. So before anything else, I want to thank a few people. First, thank you to my parents who always pushed me to do my best, even when I doubted myself. Thank you to my family who celebrated every accomplishment right alongside me and supported me every step of the way. Thank you to my classmates who sat through the same classes, deadlines, stress, and struggles that I did. We made it through together. And lastly, but most importantly, I want to thank God, because without him, none of this would have been possible. As I prepared this speech, I realized something. This graduation is unlike anything we've experienced before, because for the first time, the people we grew up with are all going separate directions. We've gone through every stage of life together, from elementary school to high school, always knowing we would see the same faces again after every summer. That's what makes this moment feel so different. For so long, we grew up side by side without realizing one day we would all have to say goodbye to the routine we had known our entire lives. After every summer, we walked back into the school to spend the next 9 months with the same kids we had known since we were 5 years old. We watched each other grow up in real time. We went from learning multiplication tables and asking to use the restroom to worrying about college applications, jobs, scholarships, and what comes next. Somewhere between recess and graduation, we became the people sitting here today. And while a lot has changed, one thing never really did. We always had each other. Of course, friendships changed and personalities grew. Some of the people we were closest to in kindergarten became strangers by senior year. And some of the people we had barely spoke to became the people who got us through the hardest moments. That's part of growing up. We changed. We learned more about ourselves, about each other, and about the kind of people we want to become. We experienced moments together that no other graduating class will. I don't think any of us will forget 6th grade, leaving for spring break, expecting to come back in a week, only to not return until 7th grade with masks on our faces. We learned what it felt like to miss normal things, seeing friends in the hallway, eating lunch together, even sitting in a classroom. And yet, somehow we adapted. That experience taught us how quickly life can change, but we also learned how strong people can be when they face challenges together. Now we're standing at another moment of change. In a few short months, we'll all be heading in different directions. Some of us are going to college, some into careers, some into the military, and a few are still figuring things out. No matter where you're at today, that's okay, because the truth is, nobody has everything figured out at 18. There will be moments in college, in careers, and in life where we doubt ourselves, moments where we wonder if we chose the right path or if we're where we're meant to be. And when those moments come, I hope we remember where we started. I hope we remember the people we grew up with, the classmates who became part of our story, and the memories that shaped us. No matter where life takes us, there will always be someone from this class cheering for us, understanding us, or reminding us of who we are. Class of 2026, we grew up together, we grew through challenges together, and even though today marks the end of one chapter, it also proves how far we've come. So as we move forward into whatever comes next, I hope we carry not only our achievements, but also the friendships, memories, and lessons that brought us here today. Congratulations, class of 2026, we did it.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too.
And
And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu. Adieu, adieu to you and you and you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen.
I'd like to join. Oh, please don't make me stay.
No! So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye.
I'm glad to go, I cannot tell a lie.
I flit, I float, I fleetly flee, I fly.
The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, goodbye.
It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2026, Clara Doll.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and of course, the class of 2026. First, I would like to say how truly honored I am to stand before you today and have the opportunity to give this speech. I would not be here today without the incredible support that I have received throughout the years from my teachers, coaches, friends, and family, who have encouraged and guided me through every step of the way. I want to take this opportunity to thank a few of them. To my siblings, thank you for your constant support through every stage of my life. Thank you for driving me to countless sports practices and for trying to teach me your ways, even if most of the time it ended with me in tears. Through it all, you've always been the ones who can make me laugh the hardest and the ones I can lean on when I need support the most. Most importantly, thank you for always being people I can count on no matter what. And to my parents, a simple thank you will never be enough for everything you've done for me throughout my life. The countless rides to sports events or to my friends' houses, your sacrifices throughout these years haven't been something that I've taken for granted, especially on the days when I realized 5 minutes before school ended that I didn't have my practice clothes. Now to the class of 2026. As I reminisced on our time together throughout the years, I thought about what I wanted to highlight and I struggled. We have certainly left our mark on this school in more than one way. However, I'm not going to mention any of the marks left on this school that were not athletics or musics. Don't worry, eventually all the chalk washed away. From members of our girls wrestling team and both girls and boys track teams qualifying for regionals, to our volleyball team and Colton Reynolds, as well as our band qualifying for semi-state. And impressively, our music department state solo and ensemble members earning gold, and their choir receiving the All Music Award. And no one will ever forget the way that our town rallied around our incredibly impressive boys basketball team and made sure to show up for them for the semi-state and state games. This class has not only accomplished so much in extracurriculars, but academically as well. This year, the class of 2026 received roughly $83,000 worth of scholarships. Dolan Berkeypile deserves a special recognition, not only for his amazing portrayal as Gomez Adams, but also for his amazing accomplishment as a semifinalist for the National Merit Scholarship Program. To combine academics with athletics, I would like to recognize that 14 senior athletes received Academic All-Conference and 12 athletes received Academic All-State in their sport. Once again, all of this shows just how much this class really has accomplished here at Triton. Now, graduates, as you look around to the people in the chairs next to you, most of these people are ones that we have known since kindergarten, and some even longer than that. And to the students who have joined us later on throughout the years, I'm very sorry. But on a real note, we've grown up together. These people have been our best friends, our teammates, our lab partners, and sometimes even our worst enemies. We've laughed together, cried together, fought and made up, and somehow always found our way back to the people who we needed most. Through every challenge, one thing has stayed the same: we've never had to face anything completely alone. As we begin this next chapter, there's fear in the unknown, the fear of failure, the fear of making the wrong choice, or fear of simply not knowing. But no matter where life takes us, the support system that we have created here at home will always be here for us. The memories we have built here will follow us wherever we go, and the true friendships will be there making new memories in the future. To the class of 2026, congratulations. I can't wait to see where life takes us all.
Thank you, Clara. The Triton School Corporation, faculty and staff are proud of the achievements of the class of 2026. I do here and now certify to the superintendent of schools that the class of 2026 herein assembled is eligible to participate in the commencement ceremony. I do at this time present the class of 2026 to Mr. Riffle, Superintendent of the Triton School Corporation. As the diplomas are granted, please hold your applause until the last one has been awarded and all graduates have returned to their places and are facing the stage. Now, will the graduates please stand and move into place to receive your diplomas?
Sierra Madison Hawley. Clara Jane Doll. Lydia Christine Miller. Hannah Sage Holland. Darrin Gregory King. Drew Magnus Bingaman. Benjamin Owen Weymouth. Dolan Edwin Berkeypile. Braxton Wyatt Kaufman. Colton Lucas Reynolds. Emma Sparks Ortiz. Madison Marie Wright. Avery Viers. Jazmin Lemler. Nicolas Fritz. Lincoln Scott Williams. Sophi Rowe. Kayla Poff. Landon Patrick. Julien Swanson. Andrea Alexis Ford. Emma Noel Tobolski. Gage Riffle. Gavin Riffle. Maddox Dennie. Cameron David Callahan. Macy Carson. Rilee Bemish. Gabby Gorr. Alexis Brunner. Jayden Overmyer. Isaac Antonio Quintana. Kyrstin Alderfer. Bailey Nicely. Braelyn Prater. Addison Albright. Brooklyn Tiffany Roberts. Beatriz Blanco. Vincent Callahan Prater. Matthew Brady Shue. Morgan Taylor Heckeman. Mylie Grace Groves. Braylon James Fisher. Liam James Watkins. Samuel Lee Ford Kistler. Cohen Joseph Stayton. Cole Roberts. Connor James Olson. Amaya Ray Fink. Anna Ardilla. Chloe Ray Bradley. Connor A. Miller. Emily Grace Meadway. Summer Paige Rochelle Dooley. DeMarco James Ibarra. Kanyara Benshenawat. Franklin Warner Sullivan. Braxton Cyrus Naifong. Lydia Donnell Almer. Veda Marie Snyder. Benjamin Dale Cullum Williams. Hunter Anthony Morgan. Nicolas Patrick Yoho Yoder. Nathan Tyler Burke. Juan Leon. Nikayla Elaine Rodriguez. Jayden Matthew Worley. Kyle Stephen Cummins. McKenna Grace Beelan. Brian Deegan Wesher. Morgan Michelle Lee Yates. Rhett Alan Stouter. Colton Neil Scarberry. Peyton Lee Radford Cook. Addison Lauren Hammond. Braden J. Hooley. Chloe Marie Smith. Lydia Kaylin Long. Micah Jean Kistler. Zephaniah Noah Metler.
Before we close today's ceremony, I want to give a few instructions for dismissal. After Mr. Riffle confirms our graduates, they will be exiting the gym and will need to go to the library to pick up their graduation packets. I ask that all guests remain seated until graduates have left the gym. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Riffle, Triton School Corporation Superintendent.
Graduates, will you please stand? It is my pleasure, on behalf of the Triton Board of Trustees, to pronounce you graduates from Triton High School. At this time, will you please cross your tassels? Impressive. Good job. Good job. Yep. We said point them up. Point them up. Point them up. All right. With this official crossing of your tassels, your commencement exercises will conclude. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Triton School Corporation and the Board of Trustees, I would like to thank you for your coming today to celebrate this momentous occasion as we recognize the graduates of 2026. Thank you for your continued support of Triton School Corporation and these incredible scholars. The Triton staff and community wish the class of 2026 their very best. You are loved. Congratulations.